Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is the last Monday in January, January 27th. Can you believe a whole month is gone already? I heard somebody today said, yeah, out of 275 days in January, it's like sometimes it feels like that. We've had a little bit of snow. We've had a lot of cold the last week. It's warmed up a little bit now, and today I think it was almost 40. Later in the week, it's supposed to be even a little bit warmer than that. So, January is over. Things start looking better, although the last couple years, February has been much worse for weather than January. So who knows what the time will bring. Groundhog's Day next week, so maybe we'll find out for sure if we're going to have an early spring or 6 more weeks of winter, right? Okay, wonderful weekend. My father-in-law was here for the weekend, and so we celebrated his birthday a little bit late, and I worked on stamping stuff all weekend. And I will say, kind of sort of caught up, but I worked on and have ready my 7 days with Cupid. So here's the box. The ones that had to go in the mail went in the mail today. And then I have some that I had a couple pickups today, and then I will see some of you Wednesday night, the rest of you Wednesday night. So I will bring it with Wednesday night at class, okay? I'm anxious for everybody to see the little treats and things, but I don't want to show anything at all yet. I don't know yet if I will next week or if I'll wait till the following week. Everybody has their option as to when they decide to start opening things. And I had a couple respond today. I got my box and I'm ready to start on February 1st. So it will be exciting to see what everybody thinks of it. I had a blast doing it. So I'm so excited to see what you guys think of it. After it's done, Valentine's is here and gone. I will show all of the projects, but I don't want to give anything away to those who wait until Valentine's Day or a couple days before. Because I know I have a couple who won't be getting theirs until the 8th. So, okay. Make sure you say hi. Make sure you share, like, love. Let me know what you did this weekend. Hi, Marianne. Okay. I'm trying to think. We're halfway or almost halfway through Sale-a-Bration. If you have not gotten some of those fabulous things, you really need to look at them, because I will admit, when I first looked through the Sale-a-Bration choices, I was like, okay, they're not fabulous, but I have fallen in love with almost everything in there as I've gotten them. Some of them I didn't get it first, and then I decided, okay, I've got some more dollars to spend, free things, and chose. And when you get them in person, they are just amazing. I've shown you I think 3 different things with the Rainbow Celebration card kit. The Friendly Seagulls is amazing. So we'll see, maybe, because next week we will have a new card sketch challenge. Okay. Next Monday, February 3rd, and that's my dad's birthday. We'll have a brand new card sketch. So today's the 27th. You have 4 more days to get your January card sketch card made and posted or emailed to me. I know a couple of you watch the lives, not on your own account. You're using someone else's account. Maybe you don't want to post that way. Email me your picture. I will post it for you. I have a couple of you who catch the replays or catch the YouTube or my blog post and see the video that way. Again, just email. If you don't do Facebook, you don't want to do Facebook, that's okay. Just do the card. You know you love to make cards, so let's go ahead and do the card sketch challenge. Okay, as I said, like, love, tag, all that fun stuff to share. I do drawings each week, and this week's prizes are mystery prizes, okay? I'm not going to show. I'm kind of going to grab out of some of my extra stash over here, and I'm doing 3 drawings. We had a lot of people comment and everything last week, so I decided, why not give an extra goodie? So the first prize winner is Emily McMillan. Emily loved the card last week with the accordion fold or accordion wave, stadium wave. Okay, so she is the first winner. The second winner is Carol Busby. So Carol, I will be sending a little surprise package off to you. And the last lucky winner is Diane Freeman. Okay, so I will be sending little mystery packages out to you guys this week. I'm kind of got my space here, my work area, kind of cleaned off. My stamping area over there is not. It's a disaster right now as I've been working on all kinds of the 7 Days with Cupid, with our demo make and take event that's coming up in just under 2 weeks. Let's see what else. Getting ready for Coffee, Cocoa, and Cards Wednesday night. Yay, it's our first one of the year. I need to get working on February classes. I do want to include some in the mail kind of kits for those of you who don't or can't come out in person, so that you can participate. Trying to keep the stamping things to a minimum, but of course that's what we do. So I will kind of pick a bundle and work with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip the camera around. Now give me a minute, because again, I have to play. Oh, before we do that, let's get me up over here so I can see what you're seeing. Okay, got the screen there, and as you can see, I got boxes over in this corner over here. That is retreat boxes filled with stuff as I started cutting some of those things also. Okay, all right, what is this? Reactions are now, I don't know, I got a message on my screen. Okay, so let's get this flipped, do this. Okay, now we gotta turn this critter around, so give me a minute here. Gotta figure out where my camera is. Okay, bear with me, we'll get it. Okay, we gotta turn this and get it over this way. We got a little extra. Scrapbook making, card making, and immediate care. Oh no. Well, that's not good, Tammy. That's one of the things that I want to work on is I'm going to do scrapbook club again this year, but I'm going to do it a little bit different than what I've done in the past. So I am very excited about using some of the kits, but not as Stampin' Up! Does it. We're going to do it Peggy style. Okay, I'm trying to get my computer out of the way. I know we got a little gray fuzz. We look like we're in a bubble. Okay. And why? It is so time to get back to card making. I couldn't agree more. Okay. I think that will do, except you got the little edge of my computer right there. But okay, so tonight I am using, I think I showed this last week, the Cute as Can Be designer paper. I have gone through so many packages of this already. This is all I have left of this. But I love these little bees. I love with the petunia pop. I just think it's so pretty. And then I love, love, love this. This can be used for so long. Okay, then we've got stripes, we've got flowers, we've got more bees, we got green beehives. All right, let's see, what else do we have in here? Okay, we just have lots and lots and lots and lots. Okay, but again, I don't have lots of anything. I love this print too. I just think this is so pretty. I love the little squiggles. I love the little honey pots. I love everything about it. Okay, so we're using that. Then I also used the Hearts of Elegance stamp set. There's our host code for the rest of this week. And then I'll have a new one for next week. There's new paper kit. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you before we get started. The new kits that started in January, and I just got them, but look at how cute this is. This is 2 gift bags that look like this, 2 gift bags that look like this. I did one of these. They are super heavy duty. I put 2 books in it for my father-in-law, and it held them really well, 2 of the like thick books. Okay, very, very cool. And then the little cards which I'm going to do a little playing with those and do something a little bit different too. But this thing is amazing, and it's only $14. Okay, very cool. So there are 2 kits coming out in February. So that'll probably be on the 4th. And then there's a couple of other surprises coming. So looking forward to that. Okay, we're going to pull this forward a little bit more. Okay, so I got, and I should find that if I can quickly. Of course not. There it is. Okay, I received a card in the mail. A little late Christmas card that had some little fun things inside of it. It is a floating ornament. Okay, so you take strips of designer paper and you put it on window sheets. Okay, so I thought, oh, with Valentine's Day, how cool would that be to die cut a heart with the Hearts of Elegance and then use some of my favorite designer paper on there. It could be very Eastery also. So then I used the Hearts of Elegance Happy Valentine's Day, added the little heart stamp from Hugs for Life. I think that's where that's from. And then, no, maybe not. It might be from Hearts of Elegance. And then on the inside, sending lots of love. So you could change this to say happy birthday, happy Easter, anything that way. And the inside still works great. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I got my pieces cut, and I did do stamping ahead of time. So we're using, again, Petunia Pop, which is, as you can tell, my all-time favorite right now. It is so springy. I just love it. So it's 5.5 by 8.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so we're going to fold it on the score line, and we're going to use our bone folder to get it nice and crisp crease, a nice crisp crease. Okay, then I have a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white. That's going to go right on there. And a piece of 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 of Old Olive. That's going to go right on the white. There's not much showing, so it is plain cardstock. I didn't do any embossing or stamping on these. Okay. And then let's go ahead and put this right onto our card front. Get my arms right in your way. Okay, I think we're going to have to come down a little closer. There we go. Okay, then, okay, are you ready? Because I have layers on this card. Now we have a basic black, and that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, 3.5 by 4 3/4. That's going to go right on here. Then I have basic white that is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And I embossed it with the new Sale-a-Bration Starstruck Embossing Folder. Look at how cute that is. You could take and color little spots of that. On this one, it's going to get covered up with the heart. So we're just going to put it onto the black, just like this. Lots of layers, Judith, yes. But it actually fit pretty flat in an envelope because I made a couple extras that I am sending out. And they really weren't bulky in the envelope. I was kind of surprised. Okay. Then on the part down here, I took a piece of basic white that is 3 3/8 by 1 1/4. Okay, 1 1/4 by 3 3/8. And that's where I stamped the Happy Valentines in Memento, and then the little heart in Petunia Pop. So that, I mean, look at how fast this is coming together. It is layers, but it is a very fast card. Yep, we're going to have to trim that down just a little bit. Excuse me. That little heart is from Hearts of Elegance. Okay. All right. So we're just going to bring this in. It's at 1 1/4. I'm just going to trim it down just a little bit, like a 1/16 of an inch. Did you know hand sanitizer will take the stickies off from that? Does that make you cringe when I do that? Okay, there we go. Then we get just that tiny little border again, all the way around. Okay, then this goes right on there. And I probably should have done my heart first so it gets a chance to dry. Didn't think about that. Okay. So there's that much. There's our card base. Now, I die cut a piece of our window sheet with the Heart of Elegance, the like 3rd largest. Okay. And seeing Linda's name, we're going to bring in our silicone sheet. Again, if you have not gotten the silicone sheet yet, put it on your list. Add some stuff to it. Get some seal refill, some green glue, dimensionals, because you know you're going to use all of those fun things, and get yourself a free Sale-a-Bration item. Okay, so I took pieces of designer paper and I cut them at a 1/2 inch. What I looked at here, and some of them you're cutting the parts of the bees off, but I tried to do so that I can kind of center at least a portion of the bee over that little bottom base, okay? And so I just kind of started when I first did, and again, I made a bunch of these, so you're just laying them out with a little bit of border between them. And this one over here, I did it right at the very top of the, excuse me, right at the very top of the heart, okay? So that's kind of your layout to start. So I'm going to scoot these down, and I'm going to start up here. And at the top here, I just ran my glue. And I think the glue is better on one like this. And of course, I might be running out. Oh, really? Come on. All right, let's grab a new one. Because nobody wants to sit there and watch me shake down some glue, right? Okay. Try again. Oops. So you just want a little bit at the top. Okay. And then I'm trying to get this all so that I can also see it. Okay. And I laid it. If you have a longer strip, but at this point I was down to scraps. Okay. So you just want to make sure that it doesn't matter if these overlap, if you have separate pieces. Okay. We're going to get that glue out of there. And then on the top one, I turned it over just to make sure that it's kind of at the top edge on both so that it's somewhat even. Don't worry about if it's not right in there because we're going to trim off all this extra. But we're going to glue all of the strips down first. And that's where I said, I should have done that before. Whew. New bottle, you barely have to squeeze. Let's slide that around a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be oozing all over the place. Okay. And then, excuse me. Okay, we're going to scoot this. And this is where the glue comes in handy because it will still give me a little bit of wiggle room there. Maybe it's this one. That's okay. And so you're leaving about 1/8 of an inch between them. Okay, and then we're going to put it on the green one. And you can arrange them however you want. But I did find it helpful to kind of lay them out first and get my visual of what I was looking for, what I wanted. And then you go to put it over, turn it over and put glue on it, and you go, oh, maybe I should use that side instead. I'm thinking the seagulls would be really cute with this concept, maybe in a circle instead of a heart, in shades of blue designer paper. Okay, I really got a new bottle of glue. It's just icky. Okay, and then we're down to one final, and so here I just kind of did that. And here's where I kind of want to just center my bee over that point area. And again, you want just a little bit of glue because as you can see, it's oozing out. When it dries, it'll be okay. Don't rub it on there. Okay, we're going to give that just a minute or two. We'll scoot this over here out of the way. And then we're going to bring in, and like I said, I already stamped these sending lots of love. I think that's a really cool saying. Again, I think it works great for birthdays or anything. Linda, the strips are 1/2 inch wide, and then just kind of, I guess, the widest ones. You could actually cut 1/2 inch by 4 inch. You could just use scrap pieces that are laying. I mean, some of it, as I was making a bunch, I just took the whole 12 inch and I cut 1/2 inch, the whole 12 inch length. And then I could kind of lay it and rip off a section of it so that it was easier to work with. Yes, Judith, a little bit of glue goes a long ways. It's been a while, I guess, since I opened up a new bottle, and it's really flowing really well. Okay, so there's the inside. You could stamp a heart in there if you want to. And then while we're letting that dry, these teeny tiny bees are so cute. They really are teeny tiny. You kind of have to keep an eye on them. Now this should be interesting. Let's see if I can get a little bit of glue out of this older empty bottle. Because if I go to squirt that brand new one, it's going to go everywhere. Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do though, because this one just doesn't. Just a light touch. There we go. Phew. Okay, then we're going to pick up, those of you who are great with tweezers. Okay, and then these are even too small for a glue dot. You have to roll it because a whole glue dot will not fit underneath it. And you know I prefer using the green glue as much as I can. Okay. Now we're going to pull our heart back in. We're going to turn it over. I found it easiest to start down at the point, and then we're just going to follow along the edge. I will tell you, hand sanitizer or alcohol swabs work really well for getting the glue off from your scissors when you're done doing this. 1 or 2 isn't bad, but when you do a bunch of them, you will end up with sticky scissors. And Cheryl, you're cracking me up. Yes, glue dots. No green glue. I know you guys don't, a lot of you don't like the green glue. I didn't at first, but I love. And I love the glue dots, but I'm not a real big fan of rolling them. Sometimes you have to, and sometimes I do it just for the I want a little bit of dimension to it. And that's exactly, Judith. You could do this layout and make absolutely any card. You could do circles, you could do squares. How about, and that's what I thought, oh, if it wasn't Valentine's, using the hexagon or the beehive die from the meant to be dies would be adorable. And then kind of put the bee paper on there, different colors. Okay, we're almost done. I kept you long last week, so it's a little shorter this week. Dimensionals, of course, we want this to pop up. So I put a dimensional in the middle. I put a dimensional on the sides there. I put a dimensional here and here. And I tried just one on that one, and I really wasn't happy with it. And then I'm just going to cut a piece for that bottom part because I don't want any of it to sag, right? We talk about that every week, no sagging. Cheryl, thank you for that share. Suzanne Gannon, thanks for joining tonight. I saw you just were able to pop in. Oops, I got a little overhang there. Okay, and then, there you go. Look at how cute that is. Except then, Glenda, we would complain because they were too small, right? And then we can't get them off. But it would work quite well either way. I need to use my adhesive remover a little bit. Okay. All right. So look at how cute that is. Very simple. And yeah, it just looks like those pieces are floating on there. Isn't that cute? So again, here's the Christmas card that I received. And then here it is. It's great like as a little baby card. But like I said, even the colors, just as I'm doing this on screen, I'm like, oh, it just screams Easter. You could do like a little basket shape, maybe the hexagon one cut in half, and then you could put that on like a basket and have some flowers coming up out of it. Oh, so many possibilities. Maybe that's one of the classes to go that we'll have to do is a floating card class, and we could have a few different designs. So again, it's kind of some of the things I'm looking at that I want to try to incorporate in. Maybe I can do a live class on the things so that you can kind of watch and work along with me. So lots of different things. So if you've got ideas of things you'd like, throw those in the comments. Let me see what you want. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so enjoy the rest of this week. Get your January card sketch challenge in. I was going to try to get on and see how many we had, but I ran out of time for that. Excuse me. Don't forget, you have 4 days left for your January coupon for the free ephemera or a couple of the embellishment packs. And then in February, we will have brand new coupons to be able to work with. If you're looking at waiting till February to place an order, wait till after the 4th because you might have some new choices of some things. If you have a large order, think about joining me and my team and get a discount. I'm looking for the brochure and I can't find it right now, but Sale-a-Bration has an amazing special going on that when you sign up as a demonstrator, you get 2 marker packs. So that's 20 markers and a stamp set. Or you can change it out and get $30 in free product in addition to the regular $125. So it's a great time to think, even if it's not long term, if it's just for a short time, you want some things and you want a discount, it's a great time to do it. Cheryl, so did you die cut the heart out of the plastic sheet? Yes. So I used our window sheets. They come 2 in a package, 2 12 by 12s, and I cut them 3.5 inches wide, I believe is what it was, and it might have been 4 inches, and then just die cut them out. So I think I got 4, 8, 12 of them, 12 hearts out of one sheet, I think is what it was. Hi, Sherry. So it's quite economical to do. And then again, save those 1/2-inch strips of designer paper. You can put them on any shape. And I think I saw somebody say, yeah, different shapes for different holidays. So cool. It would be really fun. I don't have a shamrock die or punch, but it would be really fun. If it was a smaller punch, you could do the same thing, but use like 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch strips of designer paper instead of the 1/2 inch. That would be really fun too. So we'll have to see what we can come up with. Maybe we can put together some heart shapes. I don't know. I got to do some playing with that. Okay, you guys have a fabulous week. I will see you next Monday, February 3rd. Have a wonderful end to January. Bye.